Using this method works so well that I got shadow banned from posting inside of the official Skool communities. So if you're looking to use this method for yourself, you have been warned. Now, the very first thing that you need to do to make this method work is with whatever interaction and whatever engagement you do, you need to be the most valuable player, and you always need to be valuable. What I mean by valuable is that you need to be focused on genuinely helping people out for nothing in return. Your agenda should not be to sell to them. It should be to genuinely listen to them, figure out what they need help with, and help them out with their problem. If you do this, I can guarantee you that they're going to be trusting you a lot more. You're going to start a very good relationship with them, and they're going to remember you in the future. So make sure that you're the most valuable everywhere that you go. And to be honest, you also need to do this because at the end of the day, no one likes people that promote, and no one likes people that don't put effort into it and that don't want to listen and genuinely help them. So if you're one of the few people that does this correctly, trust me when I say that they're going to remember you and they're going to come back to you sooner or later when they need your help. Now, all of this method relies on you respecting the rules. At the end of the day, you cannot be promoting and you cannot make low effort posts or comments. Why? Because first of all, no one likes that. And if you're going into communities, community owners do not want you promoting in there and stealing their clients, especially if you're offering the exact same thing as they are. So be respectful. If you wouldn't like someone coming into your community, promoting there and taking your clients away from you, then don't do it to other people. If you do this, it will be a very sure way for you to get banned, for you to get reported, and for no one to like you, and your reputation is ruined. From that point onwards, good luck trying to get it back. So with everything that you do with this method, please, please, please respect the rules. With that said, you need to then show up all day, every single day. Why? Because the aim here is to reach a level of omnipresence. What I mean by omnipresence is that no matter where your target avatar goes, no matter what time of the day it is, they will see you everywhere. I have people reaching out to me saying, hey dude, I literally see you everywhere. I'm in 5 different communities. I see you in all 5 communities. No matter what post I go into, I see either you liked it or you posted it or you comment on it. No matter what time of the day it is, I see a notification from you, and they start seeing your profile picture everywhere, your name everywhere, and people talking about you absolutely everywhere. And what happens is that sooner or later, people will start being curious as to what the hell you even do, and they will check out your profile. So make sure, if I go onto my profile, that your profile is optimized for people to come on here and figure out exactly what you do. You can see here that I have a quick description talking about what exactly I do, and then I have my free community first and my paid community next. Without people spending too much time here, they will be able to see exactly what I do at a glance. Now, the power of compounding here is incredibly important. At first, especially if you don't have a following, trust me, you're not going to get much engagement. I didn't get much engagement at the start either. However, I completely ignored that. I focused on showing up all day, every single day. And before I knew it, all of my efforts were compounding on top of each other. And very quickly, I started getting so much engagement that, as I told you at the start of this video, I got shadow banned from the official Skool communities, and I am now only able to post once per week and 4 comments every single day, which is a bummer, but oh well, I guess I kind of took this too far. Now, another thing that is very important when you use this method is to not DM any member of any community. Okay, I know that Alex Hormozi's 300 rule tells you that you need to reach out to the people that have engaged with you. Call me lazy, but I do not do it. The reason for that is that most of the time when people engage with your posts or with your comments, they're not necessarily asking you directly for help. And I would rather have my eyes set on the future, show up all day, every single day, and have them start trusting me that way and have them reach out to me than me prematurely reaching out via DM. And even if I'm just asking them how their day is going or how their community is going or thanking them for the support, it may still be received as, hey, I'm planting the seed for later, which may come across as not being genuine. So I stay away from it and I just wait for my efforts to compound over time and start bringing me people by themselves. And trust me, just like the respecting the rules and just like the promotion, You wouldn't want any of your members DMing anyone else, even if they're just checking in on them and planting the seed for later, so don't do it yourself. You will get reported, you will very likely get banned, and again, your reputation will be ruined. But now that we've talked about that, let's talk about the power of commenting. Now, I want to talk about two things here. The first is that people don't care more about anyone else but themselves. What I mean by this is that every time someone posts something or every time someone is on Skool or any other platform, they're more worried and they pay more attention to what people do in regards to them. So if they post, they're more curious and they're more attentive to the comments inside of their posts than to other people's posts and other people's comments. So the best results that you will find is by posting inside of other people's communities and other people's posts. Again, they will get notified because it's their posts. And second, they care mostly about themselves and not anyone else. So if you do this, you'll get the most amount of exposure and engagement as possible. Now, for those of you that have stuck around in this video for this long, first of all, thank you. And because of that, I'm going to share with you a golden nugget that everyone has left before this minute is not going to get. Now, for those of you that may not be familiar with the filters inside of Skool communities, what you'll notice is no matter what community you go into, the default filter that's set is set by most recent activity. What that means is that no matter how long and how far back the post goes, if it has recent comments and recent likes on it, it will be put further up to the top where more eyeballs can see it. So here's a trick that I use to make it very powerful. When I posted, I wouldn't answer any comments right away. When you post, as it's very recent, it'll be at the top. And what will happen is that people start seeing it and people start liking it and people start commenting on it. Now, what I would do is I wouldn't answer for a couple hours. I would then come back and start answering the comments. By that point, odds are that the engagement on that post has gone down and not many people are commenting. So my post starts to get washed down and buried underneath all of the other posts. However, I come along and I start answering all of the comments that people left, and boom, if I comment enough answering these people, my post will be put all the way at the top or very close to the top where more people can see it and more people will comment. I then repeat this process and my post ends up being at the top or in the first page of any community for a long, long time, getting the most amount of exposure, eyeballs, engagement, and people checking my profile. So keep this into consideration because it's very, very powerful. And also keep in mind that every time someone comments on your posts, Skool automatically makes them follow you. So next time that you come to post something, they will automatically get a reminder. So what this means is that more and more people will start seeing your posts. So this is why compounding is so important. Just because at the start you don't get much engagement, views, likes, comments, whatever, doesn't mean that after a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks of doing it, people will not be seeing it, because odds are they will. If you're valuable, if you respect the rules, if you show up all day, every single day, people will start engaging. More and more people will follow you. And if I show you my profile, this number of followers, 996, just last week was at 900. A month ago, it was at 500. So you can see how fast this grows. I started from absolutely zero, and I use this exact method to get to 996 followers in just under 3 months. And on top of it, for you to see the effort that I put into it, you can see here all of the activities that I have every single day. Okay, a few days I have a couple hundred, but a few days I have a couple thousand activities, as you can see over here. So what you need to do is just take this method and adapt it and show up all day, every single day, and I can guarantee you that it is going to work. But again, be careful, because if you get too good at it, like I did, you too will get shadow banned and you too will have to find other ways of getting people to know you and build your personal brand. So be very, very careful with this, because the last thing I want is, first of all, for the Skool community people to hate me. And second of all, I don't want you guys being banned because of what I just taught you here. Now, I know that I've said this again and again, but please, 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 please do not promote and do not be an asshole, okay? Just respect other people's communities, respect other members, and just play the game fairly. Now, if you want to know why I'm going all in into Skool, make sure to check out this video here because I've laid out the main 3 reasons why I'm doing so, and I'm taking advantage of this huge wave that's coming across in business and why you should be a part of it too.